Have you ever thought about why most men always make mistakes with girls? Why does a man put in all his effort, give attention, act nice, send sweet words, and yet end up in the brother zone? Or even worse, in the annoying zone? The answer is not because you're not good enough, nor because girls are complicated, as we like to justify. The truth is that most men have absolutely no idea how a woman thinks. They don't know what moves her emotions, what makes her feel attracted, and what makes her feel comfortable, excited, and as if something strange and special is happening. After years of studying psychology, observing, experimenting, talking, experiencing heartbreaks and successes, taught me something no one ever taught us. Neither at home nor at school, nor even in conversations between men. I learned that a woman does not only want looks, money, or even excessive attention. There is something deeper, a language beneath the surface, psychological signals in small situations that say big things. These details are what make the difference. Today I will tell you psychological secrets you will not find anywhere else. Secrets about how women think, about the subconscious that drives their choices, behaviors, and reactions. If you understand them, your life and your relationships will change, and the game will be in your hands. But not a game where you deceive or exploit anyone. No, it is a game where you understand the rules and play it with elegance, confidence, and a high level of awareness. The first point, and believe me, if you don't understand it, everything else will become nothing more than acting, is this. A woman does not want a man whose first and only focus on her is her looks. Let's pause here for a moment because most men will say, "What do you mean?" But she's beautiful. Yes, she is beautiful. And there is nothing wrong with giving a compliment. But let's think a little more deeply. Every girl from the moment she opens her eyes to this world is flooded with comments about her appearance from her family, her friends, strangers, social media, from everywhere. Wow, your hair, your eyes, you're a princess. Even if she is average looking, the world around her ties her value to being attractive. So, she becomes programmed to associate love and appreciation with beauty alone. So, when you come and seriously say to her, "By the way, you're very beautiful," she says to herself, "All right, this is admirer number 99. Compliments, then stop being special to her and turn into background noise in her life." But notice the difference when you say, "I like how you always choose your words carefully." You feel the word before you say it. Or, "Your taste in music is striking." You feel the song, not just hear it. Here, you have done something very rare. You saw something that people don't usually see, not because she hides it, but because no one bothers to look for it. A woman melts when she feels that you have seen her soul, not just her face. She feels seen, heard, and understood. She feels that you are special because you notice the things she always wishes would be noticed. Depth. This is where the relationship begins to shift from something superficial, built on compliments, to something with real connection, psychological attraction, and a sense of comfort. Most importantly, you are not trying to be nice to win her over. You are understanding, observing, and paying attention. And that is the one thing no woman can resist. A self-aware man. Think about it. How many times has someone told her she is very beautiful? But how many times has someone told her, "I saw you from an angle no one has ever seen you from"? That is rare, and you can be that rare man. After we said that a woman wants to feel that you truly see her, we need to talk about something else that might feel a bit heavy, but is extremely important. The second point, and it will be a bit harsh, is this. A woman will take advantage of you if you are weak. I know some men will say, "No, but she's kind and she told me she doesn't want to hurt me. She's just going through things." Listen to me for a moment and put emotion aside. I am not saying that all women are evil. I am saying that a woman, like any living being, gravitates toward what gives her safety, strength, and confidence. And when she sees in front of her a weak man, someone who doesn't defend himself, doesn't set boundaries, stays silent, even when he is disrespected, and gives more than he can afford, she will use him. Not because she is evil, but because she does not respect him. Excessive kindness without character becomes weakness, not kindness. Calmness without decisiveness becomes hesitation, not wisdom. Flexibility without boundaries becomes exploitation. She cares about the man who knows when to say no, who can stand his ground even in front of her if the situation requires it. Not to look cool or win her approval, but because he knows what he wants and is not afraid if she gets upset because he is confident that anger does not shake his masculinity. I have seen this scenario repeat itself hundreds of times. Men give everything: love, attention, money, time, even their self-respect. In the end, she tells them, "I feel like I need to find myself." And then she finds herself in someone else's arms. Weakness shows no mercy, neither from men nor from women. If you are still watching this video, it means you are not like most men. You are trying to understand, not just chase. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, because here we talk about psychology, relationships, self-respect, and becoming a man who is respected, not ignored. Also, if you really want to go deep into understanding female psychology, attraction, respect, and relationship dynamics, I wrote an ebook called Female Nature 101. This knowledge took me years, a lot of mistakes, and a lot of heartbreaks to learn. You are getting everything in one single ebook. Right now, it is available for a very low price, around 70% off, and the link is in the bio and description. If you really want to understand women, not chase them, go check it out. Now let's continue. The third point, and it is extremely, extremely important, is this. A woman is testing you all the time. Yes, all the time. There is no rest, my friend. Even when you're talking about Netflix or eating, you are under the microscope. This is not because a woman is psychologically disturbed or enjoys making things complicated for you. Not at all. The matter is much deeper than that. From a young age, a woman is programmed to seek safety, and she will not feel safe unless she is sure that the man in front of her is solid, steady, and unshaken. So every action from her, every strange question, every provocative comment, every time she pretends to be upset over something trivial, every time she says, "So if I told you to cut off your relationship with your friend, would you do it?" And she doesn't even care about your friend. She is simply trying to see, do you have boundaries? Do you have a spine? Or are you like the wind, changing direction? She does not want you to agree with her all the time. She wants to feel that you know when to agree and when to stop and say no, especially at the beginning of the relationship. This is when she becomes sharper and more cunning than ever. She will test you, push you, make you walk over burning coals without you realizing it, and wait to see, will you burn or will you walk steadily? The tragedy is that most men fall into the trap easily. Either they submit and give up their personality so they don't lose her, or they explode and show her that they don't know how to handle pressure. In both cases, it's a loss. The smart man, however, understands that everything happening is part of the game and he is prepared for it, not with reactions, but with calmness and understanding. The fourth point, and here lies the psychological secret that no one talks about, is this. A woman does not choose her life partner with logic. She chooses him with emotions. And here, my friend, everything we were raised to believe as men gets turned upside down. We always think in terms of logic, numbers, comparisons, pros and cons. But we forget the most important question. Do I make her feel something? A woman is not drawn to the man who is perfect on paper. She is drawn to the one who disrupts her emotions, who makes her heart race, her breath tremble, and her smile appear without her even knowing why. You can be an engineer, a doctor, own a Porsche, have a body that's a perfect 10. But if when you talk to her, she feels like you're delivering the evening news, it's over. She doesn't want a man who gives her logic. She wants a man who makes her feel. And here I've explained to you everything I wanted you to understand. If you've made it this far, and you want to go deeper and learn a proven strategy to attract any girl, I'll leave the link to my ebook Female Nature 101 course in the description. This was The Unspoken Path. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.